Good Thursday morning. Welcome to another edition of the Tigg's blog. It's Thursday. I think I said good Thursday morning. It's Thursday. It's 2 more days of work left and then a nice long weekend. Now, I had yesterday off. I worked for a whole half an hour. I was in the plant for a whole half an hour when they decided that, first they decided my line wasn't running because they needed what are called brazers, and I'm guessing I should learn how to do that. Brazing is like welding, except that's what you do with copper. To attach copper parts to each other, piping. Um, they had to take out brazers from my line to go to other lines, which left my line short. This is where lowest priority line. They decided to close us down and spread us out as much as possible. And since I only know about 5 of the 20 jobs that are on the line, they decided that they didn't need me. So after being there a whole half an hour, they decided to go home. So I went home. So I lost another day of pay. Basically got a whole half hour pay. Whoop-de-doo. But it doesn't count against me, so whatever. On to more fun things. On to sim racing. If you have Assetto Corsa or have Steam, get it. It's a fun sim. I'm figuring out that it's a lot more realistic than I was led to believe and what other people keep saying. I found a cool read on Steam about tire grip, the tire grip levels and how to get the tires to grip and changing the setups. There's they have apps on the side that pop up, and one of them is, shows how grippy your tires are, and if they're green, they're really grippy, and you can do anything you want, well, not anything you want, but you have more grip, and the more blue they turn, the less grip you have. And I've been noticing that there's a lot of times when I'm out driving a car, the tires are blue, and of course I don't have that much grip. So that just, that's all in the setup. So I'm going to have to see if there's a setup guide, because I've looked at the setup screens, they're not as well defined or simple as the NR2K setup screens or the R Factor setup screens. They're a little bit more, or GTR2 even, they're a little bit more different than that, and I'm going to see if there's a setup guide for that. I'm going to look for that over the weekend, or today, tomorrow, over the weekend. See if I can find something to make the setup a little bit better. Because I've decided to do the career mode in that, and I've got to the third one, and that's a race against 7 AI cars in the Abreth 5000, a little four banger that goes 90 miles an hour, and they expect you to get from 8th to 1st, 2nd, or 3rd in 3 laps. And so far I've not even passed 7th yet. I've done it twice. 3 laps go by pretty quick at the track that they choose for you. I forget what it's called. But always on the opening lap, the 2 times I've done it, I've overshot the first turn and wound up in the kitty litter, which, basically just, you can't catch the AI after that. So I'm going to continue to do that. It's a fun thing. Assetto Corsa has the career mode, has online, has a whole bunch of stuff in it to make it more challenging than R Factor, or GTR2 has their own little championship things, but I've never really, in the 10 years I've had that, and even Race 07, Race 07 has them. I've never really done them because it's just all racing. I like doing it. It's got all kinds of challenges. Assetto Corsa does. It has hot lapping and, beat a certain time in 3 laps by yourself and stuff like that. But the racing part, I'll admit it. I like driving race cars. I'm not that good at it in a race situation with AI. I prefer online, but I can't really do online with the satellite. If you go to Stenat, I posted up a post asking how speedy your internet is, and you can see mine's not very speedy, so doing online is not practical for me at the moment. One of these days, maybe we'll figure out how to get a better internet and satellite out here, or move, which is still on the back burner. But excuse me, as far as doing that, that's life. You gotta deal with what you deal with. So this is set of course, you know, gives me the challenge of trying to figure out how to do the challenges and how to set up a car for them, so it's a little bit better. I did find that momentum car that my buddy Dave K posted up. It's actually called the Estonia 3. It's a Russian car. Um, it looks like a 1950s F1 car, late 50s, maybe in the early 60s, and it's a lot of fun to drive. It's still the wire rimmed tires, wheels in the tires, and thin, and it's a lot of fun to drive. I drove that at Monza 66, which is in a default track in Assetto Corsa. So it was a lot of fun to drive that car. Oh, and I had to reintegrity or whatever my sound files for that already. That got messed up somehow, and I had to run the integrity thing through Steam to get my sounds back because I had no car sounds, which makes it hard to drive. You can't hear the car, which I fixed, but neither here nor there. Hot lapping. I call myself the king of hot lapping because I've done, I think it's 146 or 7 challenges right now. I've done all but one of them. The GTR2 Trans Am 70s at Laguna Seca. The track is terrible. Yeah, I can go off track and not be slowed down or anything by the kitty litter, or it's not even kitty litter. It's just the gravel that's the sand that's there at Laguna Seca because it's in California. And when you go offline, or at least when I go offline, off the track, off a little bit, it not only, if you just put a half a tire out, does not suck the rest of you. Just keeps, instead of, you go on a curb and you go off just a little bit and catch just the edge of the sand, or it just pulls you right into the sand, pulls you the rest of the way. And then once you're in there, it's impossible to get out. I don't believe that's realistic at all. High Bank says it's hard packed sand, so that's just like, driving on dirt. So it shouldn't suck you in and keep you from being able to get out of it. Relatively easy. Now going through the corkscrew, if you hit the sandbox or the kitty litter after that, I expect that to be a little bit hard, but through turns 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I think 6. If you just go up just a little bit, trying to get some more speed through the corner, because these are 70s cars and they don't have a lot of cornering speed because they don't corner all that well. So you punch the gas a little early, trying to get a little acceleration going, and it just pushes you up the track, and you hit that sand, and it just sucks you right in, and you can't move, and it's frustrating. I've been able to get to a 2-minute and 1 second flat lap while the AI is running anywhere from 139 now to 152. So I'm 9 seconds off, and that's under 2 liter running the 152 lap, and I'm running a 2 liter car, over 2 liter car, the Mustang. Yeah, I'm trying the Mustang out because I usually drive Chevys, but I'm not that picky. And back then the Mustang was the king of Trans Am series, so I thought I'd give it a whirl for this one challenge and see if they can be driven by me. I don't know if I have to work on the setup or whatever, but this is just an 11 or 12 lap challenge. I'll play with it on and off until I get it done over the next couple of months, months. It's not going to be something I'm going to be able to do in a day, but it's sitting there, do me. So I'm going to attempt to get it done. If I can get my times down to a minute 45, minute 43, that would be great. Not 43, 53, or even down to, get it down there where it should be. Gonna take a lot of practice. I'm probably gonna have to adjust the setup a little bit, but you know, that's that. That's that. Anyway, the setup course, don't have it, get it. Um, don't do hot lapping. You like hot lapping, or you just like driving a car, see how fast you can go. There's a lot of challenges up at Stenot. StenotRacing.net. Hot lapping, driving a car by yourself is basically hot lapping. So, you know, if you like that kind of stuff, head over there, sign up. There's, like I said, about 147 challenges, different challenges, plus, you know, there's driver's choice, which I've done about 10 of on my own. So, head on over there, sign up, join the fun. There's a lot of light poking and everything, poking and prodding between the guys who do it. So, if you like to have a little fun with your sim racing, head on over. Smoke me a kipper. I'll be back for breakfast.